Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Justine. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Today I am doing a full face of makeup using only products that have coconut in it or have a coconut scent or some sort of coconut type of vibe or theme. We're going to be putting it all on my face to get this look today. So I was finding that there was a big trend in my makeup with, coconut. There's coconut water, coconut oil, coconut scent. So I decided that it would be a really fun idea to get as many products as I could to do a full face. And I did. I got everything, including a moisturizer that has coconut in it. So I did have lots of fun filming this video, so if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Alright guys, so I did just get out of the shower, so my hair is wet now, and I wanted to do my makeup first before I did my hair. And the first thing that I'm going to be using is the coconut water cream, and this is from the First Aid Beauty line coconut water cream. It helps hydrate, smooth, and recharge. And let me put some on my hand. It is like a gel. It doesn't really have like a coconut scent at the moment. I'm just going to put this all over my face. I haven't moisturized yet because I knew I had that product. I guess it could smell a little bit like coconut water, but it's not like intense. That feels really good. It's gel moisturizer. It's very, very gel-like. That's very pleasant, so I really, really like this stuff. Moving on, we are going to be priming my skin with the Too Faced Hangover RX. This is the replenishing face primer with coconut water as well, and I have used this. This is a repurchase because I ran out. I love this stuff. Even if you have oily skin, I think this is really good for all skin types. And I think a lot of people thought maybe only normal to dry would benefit, but I really, really like this. And I feel like it does help to control oil as well, but it also hydrates where you need it. It's just an overall wonderful product. So I'm just gonna put that on my face. This really smells good. I really like the smell of that. It does have a coconut smell. And this isn't like a silicone type of primer, so it does just kind of go onto the skin. It says it's with coconut water, probiotic based ingredient, and skin revivers, and it says it's silicone free. Yeah, if you guys haven't tried this one, I definitely recommend it. Alright, so after my primer, I'm going to go ahead and put my foundation on. I'm going to be using the MegaCusion foundation SPF 15 from Wet n Wild. And I've used this before on my channel. This is in the color Light, but this does have coconut in it, so I thought it was perfect. And it does come with a little applicator. And usually I don't use the applicators in products, but for some reason with this product, it really, really helps to just blend out the product really well. So I'm going to use it today, and I'm just going to dab it onto my skin. This looks really light. I'm going to have to use a good amount of bronzer today. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my dog is barking. We got a new dog. Well, he's a puppy. He's 10 weeks. He is a Boston Terrier, and he's gray. We ended up naming him Blue. And my dogs, they're okay now. Ambrosia, my poodle, she will play with him. So that's nice because she never really played with our other dog, Gizmo. Gizmo's a Yorkie, but he's older. He's about 6 years old. And he's a little bit more submissive than Ambrosia. She kind of, is in charge. But now that we have Blue, we're gonna have 2 males, so we hope that it can, kind of even out everything. This looks really light on the camera. I think in person it's not as bad, but it looks really light. Oh my gosh. Okay, Okay. We'll see if we can fix that later. See if it meshes with my skin. I hope so. If you guys haven't tried this foundation though, it's really, really good. And I would say for all skin types, it's really good too. It just like makes your skin look very flawless, natural. It blends out really nice. It's like a fluid, a very light fluid texture. So it's definitely a good one, and I think it's under $6, and you can find it at Walmart or Walgreens, CVS. Definitely like this foundation, and it's great to travel with because it already has the applicator with it. Y'all, I just noticed the old one that I had before was called Cream Ivory. It says light medium. This one is light ivory and it's light neutral, so that's probably why it looks really light. I didn't realize, I haven't used this one because I had been using the other one, but I picked up a new one recently because I was running out, and yeah, this one's too light for me. Moving on, the next thing that I'm going to be using is the Born This Way by Too Faced. It is the Naturally Radiant Concealer. So this concealer, it's very, very creamy. One thing about this though is I don't feel that it gives me enough coverage underneath my eyes. I'm going to use a IT Cosmetics. It's their Heavenly Luxe Dual Airbrush Concealer Buffing Brush. I'm going to blend this in. I'm also going to use this as my shadow primer because I could not find an eyeshadow primer that had any sort of coconut derivative in it, whether it was coconut scented or had just coconut oil, coconut water, which I feel like coconut water would be good in a primer. If you guys know of any primers that have coconut, leave me a comment. The one thing I do like about this is it doesn't look crusty or dry. It does feel like your skin, and it's very comfortable. So I do like this. I just feel like I have to use a corrector underneath to get a little bit more coverage, but it actually is doing really well. So I think it will crease though. So we'll go ahead and set all of this. So next is a product that I haven't tried yet. This is from Pacifica. It's their Neutralizing Mineral Mattifier. Has cherry and minerals. It's shade number 1. It's 100% vegan and cruelty free. And this one of the main ingredients in here is coconut. So I'm going to use an e.l.f. powder brush. Put this on. There's no scent to this though. When I was looking for coconut products, I found that Pacifica was one of those products that definitely has a lot of coconut type of ingredients or scents. And I do have a few Pacifica products already. I just didn't have this one. And it feels very smooth for being a neutralizing mattifying powder. It feels very soft. My skin looks really good though, like really good as far as smoothing out pores and texture and things. Everything looks really good. I'm going to use a small beauty blender. This is the Micro Mini, and I'm just going to go into this powder, and like always I like to press underneath my eyes with a little micro blender to prevent creasing, especially with this concealer. And I'm going to press it on my lid also. I think I am going to use the bronzer now. I haven't used this, but this is a really hyped product. This is the Butter Bronzer, and I see lots of people like this. The only thing is it doesn't have coconut oil in it or a coconut type of ingredient, but it does have a coconut smell. So I hear. I haven't opened it yet. Oh yeah. Smells like a creamy coconut, like a pina colada or something. Smells very good. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild P50 contour brush. This one's the one that's in the pink. And let's see how this looks. I think I'm going to take my Crown. I don't know what number this is, but this is one of my favorite brushes to use with bronzer. I kind of just use the Wet n Wild brush to start where I want my contour and then kind of blend it. This definitely feels like butter. I see why they call it that. It just feels very, very soft and light to the touch, like velvet. I'm going to use an e.l.f. blush brush with the bronzer and just kind of go up on my forehead. I think I'm going to go more than usual just because this foundation is a lot lighter. The one thing though is it's not matte. It didn't claim to be matte. This is Sunkissed bronzer. So it does have like a glow reflection to it, like a golden glow. I don't like how it's looking on my forehead. Looks like I put like a bunch of highlight right there. I didn't know that it was gonna do that, so I'm just gonna keep it on my cheeks now. Whoa. And since it has that, I'm not gonna use that on my nose, so I'm just gonna use what I always use, my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, the lightest shade, because it has more of a cool undertone and it's a matte contour shade, and that's one of my #1 things when you want to contour your nose. Alright guys, next I'm using a blush from Pacifica. This is their coconut blush, and this is what the colors look like. And I'm going to use e.l.f.'s blush brush again. I'm going to go into the more pink shade, which one thing about these blushes though, they are matte, but they are a little powdery. Alright guys, next from the line from Physicians Formula, I also picked up their butter highlighter, and it's in the color Champagne. I think this is a new product, and it looks like that. Ooh. This highlight I thought had a scent or had some sort of coconut factor, but I guess not. Kind of has a scent. I thought it would have more of a scent than that for my theme that we're going for now. You guys see that? Alright guys, next I'm going to use, actually looked up and noticed that the NYX MicroBrow, that has, it has something in it with coconut. Doesn't smell like coconut. I do have two colors. I have Auburn and I have Ash Brown. So I already own these. And let's start with Auburn. The only thing I don't really care for is these feel scratchy. They feel a little scratchy to me. They're not as creamy as I would like. It does have a spoolie on the end though, which is helpful. Just going to blend that and then go in with the other color. Alright guys, so I went ahead and put on my brows. After using these again, I don't really reach for them too much. I remember picking these up when they were on sale at Ulta. It was like buy one get one half off, or buy one get one free, I believe, something like that. At least within 6 months, but I don't normally reach for these. They're not my favorite. In my opinion, they're just too scratchy, and it takes me forever to get the brow look that I desire. I actually prefer Wet n Wild's retractable brow pencil over this one. I'm going to use another product from Pacifica. This is the Tomboy Vibe Natural Mineral Eyeshadows. And this one does have coconut in it. There's some really pretty shades in here. There's a unique like lime green shade. And what I'm going to do is first take this more warm shade here. It looks like a toasted orange color. I'm just going to blend this out. I'm going to put it in the crease and then I'm going to kind of diffuse it upward. Alright, and then in here, I think I'm going to go in to the brown bronze color. And I'm going to go on the edge. These shadows are a little powdery when you go into them, but they are still like buttery soft, so it's kind of interesting. They're pigmented though. I think I'm gonna go in on my lid with this middle shade. It's like a peach shade, and I'm gonna press this onto my lid with my finger. I haven't really used this palette too much. The colors blend alright, but I feel like it's looking a little muddy, like everything kind of just fused together. I'm going to put a little bit of that brown color underneath my eye. I think I'm going to use that silvery shade right here and in my inner corner. Just a little though, not as much as I would because it's still like a silver. It's not as light as I would like it for the inner corner highlight, so just put a little bit there. And it's looking too like brown under there for me, so I'm just going to go into these more orangey shades. Okay guys, next I have some eyeliner. This is from the brand Palladio. It's called Liner Obsessed Waterproof Gel Liner. One of the main ingredients is coconut oil in it, and it does claim that on the website. I did get this at Sally Beauty. I did have a heck of a time trying to find an eyeliner with coconut in it, and this one claims to be waterproof and apparently, you know, long lasting. Well, when I hear waterproof, to me that means long lasting, but let's see the consistency of this, and it looks really nice. I haven't used this yet. I'm going in with just a little small dome brush. I got this brush from the Maybelline gel liner. This is really creamy. Alright guys, that was pretty easy and very, very, very pigmented, this liner. I'm hoping that it'll last. Hopefully it doesn't, you know, interfere with the way that my lids are. They're kind of oily, so hopefully there's no transfer, but so far I'm very impressed. I wasn't really expecting too much from this. It is drugstore pricing at Sally Beauty, so I think it was $8.99, I believe. Let's move on to the next part of my face. I'm going to curl my lashes first. So before I put my mascara on, I am going to use Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1. This is a little like deluxe sample size, and this one is the replenishing primer and setting spray. So I guess you can spray this before you start putting on your foundation. I've never tried this before. This is really, really small though. It's like a tester type of thing. Hopefully this little spritzer is okay. I'm gonna spritz my face. Woo! A lot sprayed out. That smells really good. I do like it. I could see how it was very refreshing and hydrating. So first impressions, that was awesome. Just the spritzer on it was like psst, and it like sprayed me pretty like concentratedly. Is that a word? No. It was a pretty concentrated spray. Alright, so I'm going to be using the Pacifica again because they're one of the only brands that have like lots of coconut in their products. This is the Stellar Gaze Length and Strength Mineral Mascara with coconut and vitamin B. So it does say that on the package. So let's try out a new mascara. I'm always up for trying them out. This wand doesn't smell like coconut, but this wand is, what is this wand? It's huge. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Ah. I'm nervous. Okay, tried to put it on my bottom lashes. This brush is huge. Like, so far it's not clumping, so that's good. Okay, spoke too soon. It's clumping a little bit. It's kind of like putting my lashes together also, which is not my favorite thing. The formula is a little dry. I would say it's more on the dry side. What do you guys think of this mascara? It's not bad, but it's getting underneath my eye. Alright guys, last but not least is my lip product, and this is from NARS. This is the Satin lip pencil. So the lip pencils from NARS actually have coconut in it. So I already had these. I'm going to use the color. I must have already used the part that had the color on it. Let's put this on my lips. I actually don't use this lip product too much. I did receive this in like a Sephora, I think it was like a birthday gift from Sephora. It came with this, and then it came with like a matte red shade, which I actually use quite frequently, but I never use like the more nude type of satin. But this looks really, really good with my eyes today, and I feel like it kind of just pulled the look together completely, so I'm really, really happy with that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my hair and everything, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, that completes my full face makeup look with coconut ingredients or coconut smells. I do have to say that my face especially feels very, very hydrated right now. Everything. What do you guys think of the like golden highlight? Do you see that? I haven't really used like a champagne type of highlight. I think it's very unique and pretty. I just wouldn't put it like on my nose. But thank you guys for following along with me and trying out all these products with coconut. Leave me a comment below if you guys love coconut just as much as I do. If there's anyone like me, please leave a comment. I want to know if I'm the only person in the world who loves coconut this much. Thank you guys so very much for watching my video today, and I had a lot of fun, and I hope you did too. And we'll see you in the next video.